Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Twilight Princess with me, the Doctor. In the last episode we came through the Goron mines and got the Hero's Bow. And this episode we will be exploring the rest of the mines using the Hero's Bow. So I went briefly through at the end of the last episode what the bow can do, but it can do a few more things than that. Firstly, what we can do here is grab some more arrows, because arrows are always nice. A lot of deactivated beam moss. If we head through here, that one activates, which is scary. So BMOS can be killed quite easily now by shooting him in the eye. And these ones are all activated too. But if we stand in the center of the room, we're fine. Shoot in the face. Shoot in the face. Shoot in the face. Shoot in the face. This is much better than aiming in other Zelda games, even without the kind of pointer, because you actually have a crosshair telling you where your shot's going to go. Should have had that in Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker, where you just had to judge it by where the end of the arrow was during like Link's animation, which was a real bugger. Anyway, there we go. First things first, once a BMOS is dead, you can actually move it around. So let's pull this one out of the way, because behind it is another useful thing. Here is the compass. So this tells you where any chests and shit you've missed are. And there's one over here, so clearly we want to head in this direction, so let's pull this out of the way. And rock on through. Ow, idiot. So, this room should look familiar. Indeed, here is the third and final Goron Elder. Let's talk to him. Oh, well, let's roll straight into him. He's still meditating, it's fine. Ah, you are here at last. I heard you might pay a visit, young human. I am far-sighted in all things. He's got a very strangely shaped chest cavity. Here you go, the last key shard. Combine all 3 shards. So we've got the big key now. That's awesome. If you use that key, you can open the room where Darbus, the tribal patriarch, stop saying that, is being held. Who knows how powerful Darbus is in his new grotesque form. But I suppose I should trust your power, considering you came this far. Hurry now, to the patriarch's room. And so then it's basically, yeah, it's pretty much that simple. There's actually not much more to do in this temple. Purple Rupee, man, they really do pile on the dollar in this temple. I presume it is, yeah, for the reason I mentioned last episode, if they want to make sure you've got at least 200 to buy the Hylian shield when yours inevitably burns to a crisp and you're left looking foolish. Let's slide this BMOS out of the way again, and this time we're going to head south. Because it feels like going downhill. Shout out to Treebeard. Anyway, you can see, actually, no, from the dungeon map, there's a room we've not been to down there. So, let's head through. Now, this feels like a very trad fire temple from Ocarina of Time, this particular room, and it's quite cool. For some reason, it's important enough to give us a flying shot through it, so I hope you're taking all this in. So, there's a couple of mold worms hanging from the ceiling. Oh, nope, they're not mold worms, they're fire keys. They were still hanging from the ceiling, though. This is a weird bit. Working out, like, getting through this is not immediately obvious, because you hit it and it wobbles, but nothing happens. You've actually got to roll into it. That surprisingly stumps people, including me the first time I played this game, I remember. Ah! Okay, there are mold worms here. I was definitely sure there was at least some part of this that had mold worms hanging from the ceiling. Turns out it was there. There's a Dodongo here, so let's quickly finish him. Oh, nope. Remember, attack the tail, only the tail. Oh, that looked like I hit him in the face. But, right, this next platform, try and jump to it, you will get fucked, because there's mold worms up there, and they will just drop on you, you'll fall off and die, but they're a good opportunity to practice some gunslinging. Wow, it's not really gunslinging. If it's an arrow, it's more arrow slinging. But that doesn't sound quite as cool. Archery, I suppose, is the technical term. Gotta be fancy about it. As you can see, though, aiming is lovely with the bow on this. You can just do accurate shit like that really quite easily, even when you've not got motion controls on, so that's awesome. Anyway, if we then come over here, there is a switch. So, let's put the iron boots on, and I'm gonna do the thing, if I'm quick enough. I don't think I was quick enough. Nope, put that on there. I'm trying to do the thing where you can, oh no, I was trying to do the thing where you can run around with the iron boots off. So, put the boots on, press minus, put Uku on instead. And up we go. Now we're running around without him, because we have to fight a bloody Dodongo, and this takes ages with the iron boots on, because you only get one hit on him before he spins around, because he's faster than you. But when you kill him, there you go. Fucker falls off the ceiling, and, oh, that's confusing. Oh, first person mode. Yeah, there is a thing up ahead. A switchy thing. These can be activated with the bow. And it opens the gate underneath us. Now we need to put the boots back on in order to drop down, put them on, take them off again. I don't feel great about using that glitch, but it does definitely speed up the process, and when you're recording, that counts for a lot. As you can see, to the right here is another chest. Any prizes for getting what's in it? Guessing what's in it. More money. Yeah, they give you a lot. Our rupees are basically back up to full now, because 300 is currently full, so, I mean, like, they really... That shield pays for itself. Well, it doesn't pay for itself, it gets paid for quite quickly. That's what I meant to say. And if we come over here, there's one final switch, we can activate the final crane in this room. Woohoo! There we go. And this actually takes us back down to where we've already been here. But now, of course, we're armed with the bow. So, if we go back through this place... you need to head straight in a straight line across back to the room that I termed the shooting gallery. Actually, this one I might as well show, because in this room, we can now use the arrows to activate that thing, so we don't have to do the whole roundabout the top way bit with the iron boots. We can just run straight through here. Might as well kill these beamos while we're here. I was going to cut. Apparently I'm not, because I'm still talking. Let's kill them, and kill one beamos, and kill t'other beamos. There we go. And we're basically in the shooting gallery, so apparently I'm not going to cut. As you can see from the compass, that purple thing on the right of the map is where the boss is, and we've got the key there now. So this room's undergone a slight change now. There's a few more boblins hanging around, and there are some boxes of explosives. You think I'm kidding, but I'm not. See these boxes here? If you hit them, they will explode. I don't know why I demonstrated that with my own face. So, this takes us as a good opportunity to practice with the hero's bow a little bit, though. Boblins will die from one hit of the bow, so they're very fun to pick off from there. And then there's 3 of them up there. 1... Did I just kill 2 with 1 shot? Oh, no, I didn't. Damn it, that really looked like I did. That would have been cool as shit. You can also, it's totally possible to shoot one of their shots out of midair. I don't know how that's possible, but it's very easy to do here. Also, you'll notice, I think it's about 1 in 10 chance that any shots that they fire, you can then pick up. Oh, no, no, no. Ugh. If you go underwater here using the iron boots, there's a chest in the top left. It's got 50 rupees in it, and at the moment there's no point in me getting it because it would fill our wallet, so if we try and pick it up, it just says, but you don't have room for it, so put it back for now, and recloses the chest, so there's no point in that. What I've done here is killed the beamos, and when we pull it out of the way, there's a secret door behind it. Yeah, any rupee that if you've got a full wallet and you try and get out of the chest, it just closes the chest and puts it back, which is kind of nice. But yeah, a lot of rupees kicking around here, like I say. So, up here, there are 2 more boblins, and they've got an explosive barrel between them, so let's hit that. Because that's a slightly cooler way. Ah, see there, we picked up one of their fired shots. So, we're pretty much done with this temple now. Man, this has been quick. Put that down, and that activates the final crane that we need. But, crucial thing, don't ride that crane yet, because otherwise you'll end up looking like a twat, for obvious reasons, potentially. It's zoomed in on the obvious reason there. Actually, no, there's no reason why we can't. Ah, shit. Oh, there we go, we're up on it. So, don't get off this crane yet. Come over here, shoot the drawbridge to lower it down. Oh, and we've gone back over on the other end. Basically, just make sure you got the drawbridge lowered. You can do it from on foot, or you can do it from the crane. But just, yeah, if you get off, otherwise if you get off over there with the drawbridge up, you just get dunked. And like I said, look like a twat, so no one wants that. Top down. And we're ready to roll. Oh, this is a cool room going up ahead, this final one. I like it anyway. Oh, I've missed something slight out. There's a fairy you can get up there in case you need one, but actually, all our bottles are full anyway, so that's probably why I missed it out. Anyway, there's some more arrows here. We can hold 30 at the moment, which is nice. There we go. I know there are boblins. Ow, stop that. They're really hard to see against things. Ah, see there, we shot this arrow out of the air. Let's kill these ones on the ground while we're up here. They're not the easiest things to see. You just kind of got to use contrast. I like how everything's wobbly in this dungeon, though. There's actually like a heat haze effect, which for a game that was essentially made for the GameCube, that's fairly advanced graphical technologies. But here's something cool coming up. Let's shoot this. And there's a lot of boblins behind here. So let's make a dent in them. Oh, that looks cool. Let's wait for them all to get back up and do another spin attack to finish them. Slight drops in frame rate when that happens, because like there's a tiny like couple of frames pause whenever you hit an enemy. So when you hit a lot of enemies simultaneously, it kind of appears to drop frames. I don't think it is actually dropping frames. It is just doing kind of like a slightly dramatic pause when you hit, but it does 12 dramatic pauses in 1 second, and so it ends up looking weird. Anyway, we've combined all the keys from all the elders. Let's head through to one of the coolest bosses in the game. God damn it, I love the look of this boss. So, glowing weak spot in head. Shoot with... Ooh, damn it. Shoot it with an arrow, unsurprisingly. And that'll stun him momentarily. At this point, grab one of the chains that's attached to his feet, apply your iron boots, because there's a magnetic floor, and pull. If you get the angle right... And down he goes. So let's put that off, let's take the shoes off, and then draw our sword, and wail on him a little bit. I think basically the look and gameplay of this boss I think is generally extremely cool. I think much cooler than Diababa. Partly it's because I like fiery things, and this guy is fucking huge, which is, I've always said this, one thing bosses in any game should be really is a lot physically bigger than you, and somehow intimidating. Anyway, he always runs straight towards you, so that's your opportunity to shoot him in the face, and grab hold of this again. Unfortunately, I have the same issue with this boss, cool though it is. I have the same issue with this boss that I had with Diababa, the boss of the Fire Temple, of the Forest Temple. It's really easy, because then we come over, we hit it twice again, and it doesn't really change so much. Later bosses in the game start to have the kind of like traditional Zelda formula of a boss with multiple kind of phases. Unfortunately, these first couple do not have multiple phases. It's just the same thing, and it's quite easy. You just once again shoot him in the face. To the point where, like, he rarely gets any attacks off because I'm just finishing him that quickly. Grab that, put the magnetic boots on. Well, iron boots. Technically, they are magnetic boots as well. He falls over. And we drop it, we take the boots off. And, yeah, that's it. That's literally it. As in, that's the finish. Well done. Now we have 2 fused shadows. You know, you've been very helpful so far, so as a reward, I'll tell you an interesting story. Zant. That's the name of the King of Darkness who cast this pall of shadows over your world. He's very strong, you'd be nothing to him in your current state. But Zant will never be my king. I have nothing but scorn for his supposed strength. Not that your Zelda is much better. It still appalls me that this world of light is controlled by that princess. A carefree youth, a life of luxury. How does that teach duty? But I guess I shouldn't begrudge her the circumstances of her life. She didn't choose it, after all, and I would never wish harm on her. No, as long as I can get my hands on the few shadows, I'll be just fine. Well, just one more left, shall we? Well, let's grab the heart container. And yeah, that boss I think is so cool, but kind of potentially underused. They could have done more with it, because it never really even gets to attack you if you're just like you don't have to be that fast. You just have to be not thick. But anyway, as you can see, the tribal patriarch Darbus is back to normal. What am I doing here? Oh, my head, it aches. Almost like I got shot in there 3 times and stabbed in there a lot. Anyway, let's head out. Heroic Doctor. North of here, across the plain and past the Great Stone Bridge, in the lands guarded by the spirit Lanru, you shall find the one you seek. Doctor. Ilya. You've got to save Ilya. Those monsters left me with the other kids, but they must have taken her somewhere else. Whenever I thought I couldn't go on, I would think of you and Ilya and hold on, Doctor. See? I'm fine now. Remember what I told you back in Ordon, Doctor? When I grow up, I'm going to be strong, just like you, Doctor. So you don't have to worry about me anymore. Go help Ilya. Leave the children to me. I will watch over them, I swear it. Do not let their fates trouble you. Go to those who need you. In Hyrule, countless tales are told of the ancient hero, and your deeds bring them all to mind. Maybe the graces of the great goddesses who shaped Hyrule bear you on your way. May, rather than maybe, idiot.